What's up guys, it's Steve from Airsoft Store Canada here today to talk to you guys about the new and improved Gate PicoSSR Micro FET. Here you see it here. I've installed at the end of the Dean's plug. This is my preferred method to install it. Unfortunately it's not very durable, but it is very aesthetically pleasing. Once you put the sleeve shrink wrap over it and melt it on, it basically disappears. Been waiting to do this video for a couple of weeks now, but the only reason why I've held off was because I wanted to test this out at a game, and I've done that I basically run this gun pretty hard for 2 games now, and it's held up phenomenally. It's completely flawless. The setup essentially is it's my LMT MRP. It's got an M140 spring in it. It's got an X high torque motor, which is a Neo motor. Standard ratio SHS 18:1 gears. And you'll see in a little second, this thing basically pulls around 36-37 amps. I'm using this battery, the Turnigy Nanotech 1300 milliamp, 11.1 volt, 25 to 50 C battery. So theoretically this thing pushes out 32.5 amps, but as you can see here, it does push out a little bit more than that. Most setups, and I think probably like 95 or more % of setups that are field legal in Canada are not even going to be anywhere close to pulling this amount of amps unless you got a really super efficient motor or your shimming just sucks or there's something else wrong with your gun. But like I said before, this setup does pull quite a bit of amps, and it's the FET is held up really well. Just a note about if you do install it this way, there's not enough surface area on the solder for you to be yanking on the wire and disconnect it that way. So if you do install it this way, make sure when you connect and disconnect it to hold the plugs and do it that way. Alright, so let's just go ahead and test it out. Make sure your gun is empty. There's no mag, nothing in the chamber, and just in case we're iPro, especially when you're doing this indoors, you don't want to catch a ricochet. Alright, going hot. Alright, so as you saw there, it pulled I think a max of 38 amps, I think averaging around 36 amps. This motor that I have in here is not the most durable motor. I mean, sorry, not the most durable, the most efficient motor. But it's just something cheap that I picked up. So this is sort of more of a budget build if you want to believe that. But I've dropped an Alonix A1 motor in it, and it pulls something like 26 or 27 amps. So in terms of efficiency, it's not very efficient. The Alonix one is definitely much better in terms of that. But just wanted to show you guys how many amps the PicoSSR can take, and the answer is quite a lot. Gate has essentially discontinued the GDS 405, which was their larger FET, and this is essentially the spiritual successor to that FET. Like I said, very durable. So if you guys are hesitant to buy it, don't. It's pretty darn good. If for whatever reason you're burning these out, it's because, like I said, there's something wrong with your setup. It's either it's pulling way too many amps like it shouldn't be, your shimming is bad, or your motor is super inefficient. I've run this setup. I have another one of these in an M150. I think it was maybe like an M160 gun with a Alonix motor and pulling around 30 amps continuous. But it's also holding up really well. So anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good day.